Roe v. Wade was passed off of a lie. As of right now, where we are, we're always crying about being an oppressed minority, but we are always going to be an oppressed minority if we continue to abort our offspring. Abortion is the biggest genocide against Black America. They strategically place their abortion clinics in our neighborhoods, and just about every time you hear a Democratic candidate go on stage, the first thing they say is Black women need access to abortion. So if we really want to restore the value to our own lives, if we really want to say,
right, though, a woman's right for abortion.
I just want to.
If a girl, like let's say a 16-year-old girl was raped, or somebody was raped and they're pregnant, and they don't want to have that child, they don't want to have that experience. You don't feel like it's a woman's right to have an abortion?
Women's choice. We need to first figure out why the government gave us the choice to kill our children and get away with it. Because as a man, you make the child. If you wanted to kill the baby, you would go to jail. You don't have a right to decide whether or not your child lives. Neither should a woman. Even in the instance of rape, let's just talk about it, because I've been raped before. I have a 27-year-old daughter that's a lawyer, still deciding to choose life, because at the end of the day, that child is still partly mine. Now, if you can't kill the person who raped you, why are we killing the child? And in addition to that, rape is only 1% of abortions. So the argument that's on the floor right now about abortion is the Democrats wanting to fund it. It's not necessarily taking away a woman's right, which I don't believe any woman should want to right. Because here's the thing, you taking away someone else's right to live.
Hit this poop with an uppercut, call it Captain Hook. Ayy, I go shopping, want it, then I cop it. Ayy, yeah, bitches popping, I do what they copy. Ayy.
I agree with Angela Stanton on this. I mean, this is the only Trump supporter that I've heard so far on the mainstream and on social media that makes some sense. This ain't about being a Republican. This ain't about being basically really a Democrat, an independent, a liberal, a Green Party, whatever you want to call yourself. This is just about life in general, morals in general, values in general. And basically where I'm coming from straight up is life is life, man. And if you were mature enough to have sex with somebody either you know or didn't know, and y'all decide to do an irresponsible action when y'all were not even together or even married, better yet, y'all not even married and y'all having sex, these are the repercussions. Pregnancy. Now, if you're not mature enough, adult enough to handle having a kid, then you should not make sure that kid has an abortion. What you really should do is either see if people in your family could take custody of that, or give that child up for adoption, more likely to a stabilized family. Someone who makes sure they have a well-off, good future. Because a lot of orphans don't have good lives and stuff like that. And to be quite honest, you know, this is where I have an issue with sexual immorality. Whether it's done by rape, or it's done by fornication, done by promiscuity, outside of wedlock of the bed. This is the issue. This shouldn't even be an issue. Children should be valued. Now, let's say a woman, if she delivers a child, she loses her life, but that baby gains that life. That's a choice. But more likely, that child should still live. You know, that child didn't ask to be into this world, but you're bringing them into this world. We should not be selfish. We were blessed to come into this world and have a life and try to make an impact. Why should that child or that embryo not get the same chance? People need to stop being selfish out here. I'm with old girl on this. I'm not pro-choice. I'm pro-life. Believe that.